son, I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use up, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, it's crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Get on out my problems, let me When up and magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
Thank you, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Oakland, California. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between our visitors and the Oakland Raiders. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
Keep playing hard.
First carry for Josh Jacobs, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Jatavis Brown on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
52's the mic. That's it. 3 bucks.
Operating from the gun. Fields. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Uchenna Nwosu coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Returning, it's Benjamin. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15, and it'll be Charger football here as they take over. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
On the double.
40-yard line.
56, right there. 56. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. Yep.
On 2nd down now, it's Gordon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
Who's that? Mike.
They'll look to throw here. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. The intended receiver there, Allen.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, they put it all together on that one. Good vision, good blocking. A toss play to the left. How do you toss it?
Yeah, a toss is the underhand kind of egg toss. The pitch is kind of, if you're running the option, you pitch it end over end, correct?
Yeah, I agree
you're
totally.
The guy.
I agree totally. And in the NFL, we'll see a lot more tosses than pitches because if you're pitching it, you might lose your quarterback.
Absolutely. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. He was looking for Watkins that time. That's one of those interceptions watching from up here. The quarterback wide receiver just looked a little out of sync.
They did look a little out of sync, and yeah, they're going to examine that when they get to the sidelines, and they'll talk about it throughout next week when they watch the tape. But the guy who's going to be there for him, really in his ear, is his center, because that's a special relationship for a rookie quarterback. Your center handles your line calls. He gets everyone in the proper position to block. He'll be the first guy back to pick you up after you've been knocked down, and that's the guy you watch the extra film with and try and learn the league.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Kyle Van Noy in on the stop.
Go.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
Hey, Charlie.
He'll look to throw. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The result's not great thus far. A punt on the first drive and an interception last time out.
And let's face it, every team wants to come out on the field and play with some confidence, play with some tempo, play with some rhythm. And when you're making those types of mistakes, you're not getting any of that put together.
So what do you say, time to get back to the basics for them?
In a lot of ways, yes. But the biggest one, of course, is finding people who will take care of the football and make a few plays. You've got to have a drive now that calms down the entire team.
2nd and 5. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Melvin Ingram in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And he's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Now left side, a completion is tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. For this, man. They're not ready for this. They still good.
Here's 2nd and 8. Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 18. This quarterback now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's first down. Back to throw. Fields escaping the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Get in the weight room.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Fields to the end zone, but it's incomplete. That has to feel like a very unsatisfying drive, right? You move the ball all that way, and then you can't convert on 3rd down.
But it was satisfying up until that point. Almost like a great movie, and then the film cuts out before the big ending.
And his kick here is good. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
Undercrunch, undercrunch, undercrunch. Hatch it. Check. Tight dog. Watch out. X3, 218, chopper. Check 37. He's ripping.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Now that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top, or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on 3rd down.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They're going to look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for 2nd down. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Looking to throw. He'll get this to Eckler. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. The Chargers on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll drop the throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Kyle Van Noy. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. So now 2 pick-sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
Well, number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head, walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
The Charger drive about to get going. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
He'll look to throw, and he'll go right back to Allen. That's complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 35. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. Allen, the intended receiver. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, Fields. And this is caught by Watkins. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. This is caught. Watkins. That all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Sammy Watkins. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cleveland Farrell able to record his 5th sack of the season. They'll look to throw.
3 scores down now.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On first down, Fields. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Throwing on first down. Fields. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Kick. And he lost the football. They find some open field here. But call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Hey, echo. Situation, let's go.
Second and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll set up to throw. And Wilson has it. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Back to throw here. And caught by Henry. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Back to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll bring up a second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6. And this is complete. It's Allen. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. He'll drop to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Carl Joseph, and he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. On second down, Jacobs. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. But one thing's for sure, they're still taking their shots downfield, even with a big lead.
I think it's way too early to go into a shell, so I like what they're doing. Continue to take your shots. Continue to be aggressive. It's not their job to slow themselves down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready?
The Charger drive about to get going. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
A good pick up there at 20 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. This is Gordon. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Ready? 8-3. Protein spill.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders 16.
132 fighter.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Joey Bosa make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Back to throw. Fields. He's got his man on the crossing route. He's at the 30, 20, and all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A big play there. 88 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Back to throw now on first down. He's got Allen. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Back now in the East Bay. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
On the ready. 56, right there, 56. Go, go, go. Ready.
2nd and 9 now. Going underneath for Gordon. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The Chargers on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw. And it's complete. Henry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? 1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
So even when they get a touchdown in this game, which hasn't really been a stellar contest for them, they can't even cap it off and kick the extra point.
Yeah, just not a whole lot going right for them in this game.
I know that when they get into film, this is going to be Exhibit A about how this game went for this team. Oh, we finally score. Can't even kick the extra point.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. This ball game certainly has gotten a little out of hand. This is normally when they say you got to fill. This is fill time for guys like you and I. But yeah, to be frank, just a dominating performance. Really impressive what we've seen.
It is, and I'm glad that you went in that direction because otherwise we're going to have to talk about the museum tour we took yesterday.
Which was also impressive.
Which was also very impressive. But this game, how they've done it, Offense, defense, special teams. They put it all together. And I got to tell you, I am beyond impressed by what I've seen from this team.
It's now 3rd and 9.
The Raiders on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
198.
Operating from the gun. Fields. He's got his man. It's Williams. All the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Tyrell Williams. His 4th touchdown on the year as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point right down the middle, and that will extend this big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll drop the throw. And now here is another interception. Trevor Williams with a pick. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10
Come on, QB, come on.
at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, Jacobs. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 49-yard line.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And despite the good footwork, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Makes it 3rd down and 10.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
On 3rd down, Fields. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Joey Bosa make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw on 3rd down, Fields. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Frank Clark just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Looking to throw. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Maurice Hurst able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down. Victory